everyone, this is Upamanyu. Welcome to screencast number 6. In this screencast, we'll craft out a document icon with CSS3. Now, CSS3 has brought about many changes in web designing. Previously, we had to use long JavaScripts to make a short animation on the web, but nowadays CSS3 does that task very easily, and CSS3 when combined with HTML5 can do very miraculous tasks easily. So today we'll see how to make a document icon with CSS3. Now, by document icon I mean a small page will be there, 3 lines of symbolic text will be there, and of course a folded effect will be there. So let's go ahead and create the folder in the projects folder. Let's open the projects folder. Now, this is not a PHP document, so we don't need any kind of host. Just create a new folder. I'll name it okay. Yep. And let's go ahead and minimize this. I'll open up Espresso for code editing purposes. Okay, now let's close all these and open a new file. Now, I'll save it first. As you know, if you have been watching my tutorials, that if I don't save it, Espresso will not show me, notifications regarding this. Now I go to desktop. Where is desktop? Yep. Projects and document icon. Inside this I save it as index.html. That's the most nicest name I can think of. Okay, I've created index.html. Now I want to create another file, that is the CSS file. Yeah, I'll save it as style.css, most common name for CSS files. Okay, now let's go ahead and first edit the HTML code. So first the basic HTML. Yep. Okay, I'll give it a name of icon, a title of icon. Title of icon. Let's save it. And now I need something like attaching the CSS file. Now for this, go to link, rel is style sheet, and href we say style.css, type it's text plus CSS. Okay, we have done linking the files. Now let's go ahead and create the body. Now body will contain nothing, practically nothing, but very few things. Now I'll give it a h2 tag, and just for a header. Yep, h2 tag, and I'll say CSS3 document icon. Yeah. Now after that I will start a new div. I don't want ID, so I want class actually. Class stage. I'll give it a nice background, So for that, the document icon, I'll give it a stage so that it is prominently visible. So for that, this division is there, and link a href. I don't want to give anything href. Now I want to give it a class of doc icon. Yep. And link text, I'll give it as create a new page. Okay. So that's all. Practically, you will not believe, but that's all with our HTML document. The rest, whatever we're going to do, is with the style sheet. Okay. So let's preview it. And the only browser I have kind of is Mozilla, but I'm previewing it in Espresso itself. Okay, so this is the header we have created. This is the link, and basically we are going to style this particular link. We are going to style it so nicely that this text will be converted into an icon, which I hope you will like. Okay, now let's start with style. Styling is fun if we can do it properly. Okay, style. First, the style will be for asterisk. Yeah. Okay. First style is margin, no margin. Okay. Padding, no padding. Okay. The next thing we're going to style is the body, of course, because that's very important. Width, I want to give it 600 pixel. Don't think I'm just brainstorming and getting these values. I have done a proper research, and I think these are the most suitable values. Margin 0, and it will be automatic. Okay. Now, next thing we are going to style is again body. Now, why we are styling like this? Two bodies. Why we are doing like this? So the sole reason is it increases the cross browser compatibility. Okay, let's save this file and let's preview it. See if we can preview it or not. Index.html. Yeah, Mozilla is a nice browser. So it's taking time to open. This is the only problem with Mozilla. It takes amount of time which Chrome doesn't take. That's why we love Chrome. Okay. So finally it has opened. Okay. Margin is 0, padding is 0, width is 600 pixels, margin is 0 and auto. Now we are going to style the second part of the body. It increases cross-browser compatibility. Now we are going to give font, and the font would be nothing but 13 pixels or 22 pixel. Okay, and Arial. That's the nicest font I can think of. Okay, color 444, that's a gray color. Okay, let's save it again, preview it. Yeah, nice text, nice color. Let's go ahead and create a space for the h2 tag. font, I want bold. I want it 30 pixel to 50 pixel, maybe. Yep, and of course Arial. Next thing I want is the text align should be in the center. Yeah, the margin I want 30 pixels, 30 pixel, 0, 0. Okay, so this is nice feature of Espresso that we can style it very nicely. Bold plus italic I give, it becomes only bold, it becomes okay. So I can see the margins, I can see everything here. Okay, so that's a nice feature of Espresso. Let's save it and let's have a look. Okay, it's really nice. Now we'll go ahead and create a space style for the link. Okay, nothing more. Color will be black. Okay, nothing more than that. Let's preview it nevertheless. Okay, color is black. Nice. Now if you remember that we had created a class called stage. So this stage we will define now. Okay, so stage. Okay, height 150 pixels. Next we define its width. Width will give it as 200 pixels will be okay. Next, border 1 pixel solid, and color will be if not. Okay, next thing, we give it a background. Okay, background. Okay, the background will be of the color FA. This is these colors are closer to white, very close to white. You can see here the color complexion, it's very close to white, but it is not white. You can also see this color complexion, it's not white, it's very close to white, but it's not white. Okay, so that's it. Next thing we're going to define is the margin. It will be 60 pixels and automatic. Okay, we're finished with stage. Now let's preview the stage. No, nothing. Oh, I did forget something. There should be a dot because it is a class. Okay, yeah, you can see if I zoom in. You can see light grayish border and a light, very light grayish background. This is our stage. Okay, in this I'll place document icon. Okay, now we'll define a footer, something not so important, but yeah, it's important. Yeah, footer, the position will be absolute. Yeah, the bottom, will be 0. The left will be 0 again. Text align, we want it to be centered. The text should be centered, and border should be 1 pixel solid and E0. Okay, yeah, you can see the color E0. It's a nice color. It's again grayish color. Everything we are going to use, every color will be a grayish white color, nothing more than that. Only 2 colors we are using, gray and black and white. This whole thing is black and white. Okay, width I want 100%. Okay, and I do want padding of 10 pixel, 0 pixel. That's top and bottom. Okay, now we finish with our main styles. Now the remaining thing is our dock icon. Yeah, okay, you can't observe anything for the footer, but the footer is there and it will help us in coming times. Okay, now let's put a comment. We'll put a comment just because we want separation should be there. Later it would be easier to understand. Document icon CSS. From here our document icons CSS start. Okay, we have commented it. Now class doc icon. If you remember, we had provided a class of doc icon here in the link, so we are going to style this. We'll turn a link into an icon. You see how background, we give nothing more than color. Okay, grayish color. Yeah, next again we define background. This time we give it this time we will use some CSS3 features. All the things we have used till now is not any kind of CSS3 feature or something like that. It's already there. It's already there with CSS, previous versions of CSS. So now what we are going to implement is a CSS3 feature. Morse linear gradient. Okay, Morse linear gradient. So now a gradient will be created. A linear gradient, not a circular gradient. Now, what I want is, just explain with the mouse. What I want is, actually I want a document icon, rectangular document icon, and there should be a gradient from top to bottom, white to gray, very light. It would be not very understandable, but what it will do is it will add extra effect to our document icon. Okay, top, we'll start from top. The color will be EDD and 0. Okay, the color will be EEE and 15% to the bottom. Okay, the color will be FFF and 40% near the middle, and the color will be FFF as it is approaching. This is nothing but alpha. 70%, 15%, 40% alpha. Okay, alpha value. And last thing will be EEE last. It will start from top, and this is the gradations color that it will that will be observed. Okay, 100%. We end it here. Let's check out what has happened. you see here there is a small gradient. Actually, I had described the other way around. It's from dark to lighter shade. Okay, there's a gradient. You can see, yeah. I can see. Now let's go ahead and save this, and let's go ahead and create the next important thing that is going to be there. The CSS for the duck icon is really large, not very large, but it's large. Okay. Now we are going to, for the third time, define background again. We are defining it in separate pieces, because if I define all things in one thing, it will be very congested, and later on for distinguishing will be very much crappy. It will be okay. Now I want a WebKit thing. WebKit linear gradient, because if I have added for Mozilla, I should add for Chrome, so it should be cross-browser supported. Okay, so WebKit, actually gradient, it should be WebKit linear gradient, but I can add the linear function here. Okay, it would again start from top, yeah, and the values will be same. Okay, so I'll just copy it and I will paste it. Okay, let's save it, and let's go ahead and see if there is any kind of change. No change, because we have done nothing. We have just added a support for Chrome. Okay, or rather the browsers that are using WebKit engine. Yep. Now I want border. Okay, I want a border of 1 pixel solid, and the color will be CCC. Okay. The next thing I want is be under border, so I'm just giving a tab so that it would be recognizable later on. I want a Moz border radius. Yep, Moz border radius 3 pixel, 15 pixel, top left, bottom and right. Okay, let's see. You can see, very nice, a nice border radius. So only in the left rather right there is a bigger radius. I actually don't know the syntax. Actually the syntax is pretty confusing. I don't remember it properly, but it's something like that, top left bottom right or something like that. I can always see here. Let's see, nothing for Moz. Okay, I think border radius maybe. Okay, I have a mind. Let's save this. Now let's go ahead and define the next property that we're going to use. and that will be nothing but WebKit. Border radius, and it will be same thing, because if I define it for the Mozilla engines, I have to define for the engines using WebKit, browsers using WebKit engine. Okay, that ends our border. Now I have a thing called border radius. Okay, border radius. Again the same thing. Border radius is for all the browsers except WebKit and Moz. Okay, all the browsers common. Now again I give it a tab and start next thing like Moz box shadow. Okay, so the Moz box shadow will be nothing but we will give it a RBGA value in set. RGBA, always I mistake. Okay, 255 R value, 255 G value, 255 A value, B value blue, and 0.8 A value alpha. Okay, 0 pixel, 1 pixel, and 1 pixel. Okay, it will be shadow. Okay, let's see. Whether you can observe this shadow or not, because I can't see any shadow, but it will be clearly visible once we complete the code. Okay, now I know, yeah. Next thing we are going to define is the WebKit. Same thing in WebKit box shadow. Again the same thing. Just copy it and paste it. Next, for general box shadow, again same thing. Okay, this is for general. Now next we go to display. I want it to be block. Okay, next thing, the width, I want it to be 40 pixels. Okay, next thing, the height, 56 pixels. Next, the position, relative, yeah. The next thing, text indent. You will be knowing what an indent is. An indent in the wall, a small hole in the wall. So small holes. So there will be a text indent. There will be a emboss kind of effect. Text indent will be minus 9,999 ems. Okay, this is another kind of alternative for pixel. Yeah, and all this we are defining in doc icon, the class doc icon, text indent. You see how much will be from the left. Okay, text indent, we have defined it here. Exactly don't know what everything does here, or else I could just have typed in here every value and it would automatically appear here. Okay, so Next thing you need to define is the after text indent, the margin 42 pixels auto, and here we will end this doc icon thing. Here we end our doc icon. Now next thing we're going to start is doc icon, and we'll create a sub thing called, we'll create a child called before. Okay, you all may be familiar with this. We create before, after, many things. Okay. Yeah. In this, the content will be nothing new. Display be block, position absolute. Okay, position will be absolute, top 0, right 0. Next thing to define is the width, 15 pixels will do fine. Height 15 pixels will do fine. Background will be nothing but CCC. Okay, you can see the color here, grayish, darker kind of gray. Okay, so let's go to Firefox and observe the changes. You can see already. You can see the changes. Yeah, already. What are the reasons? Yeah, these are the reasons. We display this block, width, height. We have almost converted a link into an icon. You can see. Now there are certain things remaining, so that we'll do it now. So now you can observe the reason for many things, like, I'll explain everything now. Like this thing, we start up with color. Okay, we degrade it towards white. We gain white here, again white, again the same color, white, like that. So you can see the gradient. First it's dark color, then a lighter color, then white, again lighter. Okay, background we have given CCC. Okay, now again background, the Morse linear gradient, the Morse linear gradient will be 45 degrees, not from top this time. 45 degrees. Okay, color will be white again, alpha 0. Next color will be little grayish color. In position 50%, 50%. Okay, color will be darker gray color in position 100%. Okay, let's observe the changes. You can see the gradient. Yeah, 45 degree gradient. Yeah, all of you might be be knowing angles and all the things. Okay, we observe a 45-degree gradient, and the only change to make it, the next thing we're going to define is nothing but the WebKit. Okay, WebKit linear gradient. Now the next thing, box shadow. Yeah, box shadow will be defining with RBG value. Sorry, RGB. I always get this wrong. RGBA. Everything will be 0. Extra light. Okay, 0.05 minus 1 pixel, 1 pixel, 1 pixel, one over the other. Yeah, and inset white 0, 0. Okay, border bottom would be 1 pixel, solid, and color darker gray color. Yeah, border left will be again 1 pixel, solid, and same color. Yeah, next thing, the mouse border radius. Okay, mouse border radius 0, 14 pixel, 0, 0. Let's observe the difference. You can see the difference. We've eliminated this extra part that was there out of the document icon. Okay, we've eliminated that part. Yeah. No, it's obviously anybody would think this is an image, this is a graphic file that we have linked up with our HTML document, but no, this is fully made with CSS3. It's crafted with CSS3 rather. Okay. Same thing for WebKit. WebKit, yeah, nice. And for general, search where's the border radius. Yeah, it lies. Again, same thing. Okay. Now here we end our dock icon before. Now we start another child of this dock icon that's named dock icon after. Yeah. In this, we're almost over with the CSS. Almost. Content. Nil. Okay, nothing. Display. Lock. Okay, what we are going to do with this is we are going to have 3 lines of symbolic text here. So we are going to just style that. Now display will be block. Position will be absolute. The left would be 0, top would be 0, width 60%, margin 22 pixel, 20%, 0. Background color, again the same CCC. It seems that's our favorite background color. It's, it matches with the document icon very nicely. Okay, let's see now. No change. There should have been some change. Oh no. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Now again we define background. Now this time mouse linear gradient. Okay. It would be from the top. Yeah, from the top. First CCC. We'll start with CCC in position 0. Then again CCC when it is in the position 20%. Now next thing, FFF white when it is 20% again, and white again when it is 40%. Yeah. Again the CCC, the grayish color when it is 40%. Yeah. CCC again when it is 60%. Okay. Now FFF, that's white again in 60%. Next white again in 80%. I could probably guess what would be next. Again the grayish color in 80%. Okay. And finally it would be again the grayish dark gray color in 100%. Okay. Now let's save it, and we'll copy this again and paste it, and only here will be WebKit. Yeah. Instead of mouse. So let's go ahead and see. Nothing. Okay, now last property we'll define is last parameter, the height, and it would be 15 pixels. Now we come to the end, and let's see. You can see a symbolic text has appeared here. No doubt in that, symbolic text. Okay, let's just zoom in. Okay, symbolic text there has appeared here. Now it looks like a document. Yeah, it looks like a document. Now you can't, you might not be able to see the gradient, but there is a gradient. Okay, so with this we come to the end of our screencast. This is useful in many areas. This CSS3 can replace the modern day web designers using graphics. It can replace graphics in many places. It's a very useful thing for designers, because nowadays most of the people have shifted from PC to handheld devices like mobile phone, tablets, and other things. So the internet connection there is not as fast as it is in the computers. So this gives us a very decent way of providing the same features for the user in many platforms. It makes us very compatible with the other kind of devices coming up, and also it gives us a crisp website design, because graphics, if we zoom in, or user zooms in for any kind of text he wants to see it bigger, so the graphics will pixelate, and that would disturb user sometimes. Okay, these are small tricks that can be used while designing a website to make the website designing more attractive, more crisp, more compact. So with this we come to an end to the screencast. Hope you have liked it. Please comment, and please do subscribe to my channel to get regular updates. You're watching screencast number 6. Thank you.